MRN Crew Call is brought to you by Hercules Tires.
Hello again, everyone. Kurt Becker here with the Motor Racing Network, getting ready for a special edition of Crew Call. NASCAR Championship Weekend is on the way. We're going to take time to visit with a very special guest, Julie Giese, president of the Phoenix Raceway. She's going to tell us about all the planning that's gone into this big weekend. In fact, she and her staff have been thinking about this for the better part of the last year. Stay with us on the other side of the break. Julie Giese to talk about Championship Weekend.
Citywide to countryside. Whatever you drive, wherever you go, Hercules Tires has the value, selection, and industry-leading warranty to get you there, no matter where the road takes you. Go to HerculesTire.com. There you can find the nearest authorized Hercules retail location to you. Plus, you can use the tire tracker to find out which Hercules tire fits your vehicle the best. That's HerculesTire.com. Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength.
We're joined at this time on the Motor Racing Network by Julie Giese, the president of Phoenix Raceway, which, of course, getting ready to host the NASCAR Championship Weekend. Julie, first of all, thanks for taking time to join us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. Happy Championship Race Week.
And also to you. Now, before we talk about the Championship Race Week and weekend, have to ask you something. Is it true that you grew up on a dairy farm in the Midwest? And the reason I ask this, the people I know that know agriculture say dairy farms are pretty hard work. So is that true? Did you grow up on a dairy farm?
That is true. Yes. I grew up on a family dairy farm, about 50 cows. And my brother and sister-in-law and my nephew are actually on the farm now. So it is still in the family.
Any truth to the fact that you still maybe take some vacation time and go back home for the county fair in the summer?
I do. I try to get my fix whatever I can and go see the family, support my nephew. Sometimes my brother will let me help in the field, sometimes not.
Well, county fairs are a lot of fun, and NASCAR is about to have a fun weekend at Phoenix. Thinking back about the fact that a couple of years ago, the Phoenix Raceway went through a $180 million modernization project. How much fun is it for you and your staff? And I know we've had races since that has been completed already, but the eyes of the racing world are going to be focused on Phoenix this weekend. How proud are you and your staff to be able to once again demonstrate this facility?
There's no words, honestly. Like, as you're talking and saying all that, I got a bunch of goosebumps just thinking about it. This is a tremendous opportunity for the team here at Phoenix Raceway, for our fans that have been such loyal supporters of Phoenix Raceway for a long time, the city of Avondale, and honestly, the state of Arizona. This is a community that is really used to putting on big events, and this is another feather in the state's cap. And I think as people go through the week, and for those of people that are going to be joining us in person, we'll see the support, but I think you'll see that on social media and everywhere else. There's still a tremendous amount of excitement. It's the first NASCAR championship at Phoenix Raceway here in the state of Arizona. So it's a proud moment. You talk about the facility and the renovations that we have done. I got to be part of that from the construction side, and to see it come to fruition alongside the team here at Phoenix Raceway, make the announcement last year that we are going to be the host of the NASCAR Championship, the first time in 18 years that NASCAR has moved its championship. It's very humbling, but we're really excited. We're gonna knock it out of the park this weekend.
You mentioned the 18 years, and of course, throughout those prior 18 years, the finale had been held at the Homestead Miami Speedway. You have gone on record and spoken of your respect for the bar that the folks at Homestead have set. Has that been an inspiration to you and your staff at Phoenix?
It really has. I think I've had the opportunity for a number of years to work with the team at Homestead Miami Speedway for the championship. I've seen the work that they've done, and I've seen how far that they have taken that championship. And for us, like, we don't want to stumble. We want to take what they've been doing and just continue to elevate it. They have been tremendous resources for all of our team as we've gone through this planning for championship weekend. and answering questions and helping us navigate some of the new things that come along with hosting a NASCAR Championship Weekend. But for us, we want to do Homestead Miami Speedway proud, and honestly, our entire industry. We want to put our best foot forward and showcase our facility, our sport, when everybody's watching this weekend.
You are someone I know that has been known to literally set foot on the racetrack at Phoenix and to take a walk around it. What do you think about the nature of the racetrack itself, the competitiveness of that racetrack, the unique challenges of the layout, and what that's going to mean for a NASCAR Championship Weekend?
I think that means a whole lot of excitement and fun. And you think about with the reconfiguration that we did as part of the renovation, by moving that start finish line, essentially coming out of turn 4 into the dogleg, which we truly believe is the most exciting turn, although it's not a turn in NASCAR. And they're fanning out 3, 4, 5, 6 wide and in those restarts, and you don't know what's going to happen. And one thing, I was talking with Joey Logano on another video earlier last week, and he was talking about all the different lines and the options that they have. So there's not just one area that that you can pass. There are so many options. So I think the track sets up really well. I think the Championship 4 on Sunday, I'll run really well here, and it's going to be incredibly exciting.
Have you noticed in the last couple of years, one thing that fascinates me about Phoenix, when the field comes off the end of the backstretch, and if they're door to door or running nose to tail, does it amaze you as much as it does me how much things can change from the entry into turn 3 by the time they get back to start finish?
Absolutely. It is amazing. And you think, I've walked the track, I've driven the track, and it just doesn't feel that wide to be doing some of the things that they do. And it's exciting to see. I think that dog leg, again, as they come off of 4 and go into that dog leg, it's insane. And it's so fun to watch. And it's another reason why we did that reconfiguration. We put the fans right in the heart of that now. So they are literally right next to all that action in the dog leg.
You mentioned the fans. Of course, it has been a challenging year as we've dealt with the health pandemic and as we've gone from week to week and month to month with dealing with how we can get as many fans as possible to the racetrack. So for this championship weekend, will there be fans in attendance, and are there tickets still available?
I will tell you, I'm so excited that we do get to have fans here with us this weekend. It is, like I said, it's the first time we've gotten to host this championship. It wouldn't be the same without our fans. It's definitely a limited number. We wish we could have that full house that we were planning for, but are very grateful of the fact that we do get to have a very limited number of fans with us this weekend. From a ticket sales perspective, there aren't any available. For the most part, we've reassigned everybody based on our season ticket holders, received first priority, and then went through the list from there. We got creative and opened the hillside on Friday and Saturday in an effort to try to get a few more people in, and we're actually taking that infield fan experience that has become a hallmark of Phoenix Raceway. That fan experience, obviously, we can't fulfill because of the industry being close by, but we're actually going to sell reserve table, and we have sold reserve tables of 4, so allowing more of our fans to get in and just be part of that championship weekend.
It looks like also, Julie, that you all have come up with some really fun and creative ways for fans, even if you can't be on site this weekend, interactive experiences online. And I know the local community, it looks like they've been doing some fun and special promotions as well. So how much fun is that for you all, that to be able to still reach out and connect with fans, even if they can't be physically present?
That was a huge priority for us as we went into, got closer and closer to NASCAR Championship Weekend. We knew that most likely we weren't going to have that full house that we wanted. And our fans are such a big reason as to why we were able to secure this championship. And so we wanted to make sure that they continue to feel part of this. So the virtual experiences, whether virtually signing the start finish line, we have a virtual fan experience that takes what some of our other tracks are doing with the virtual midway and all of the partner activations that you typically see on a race weekend, making those digital, but then we've taken that to the next level where we have the virtual infield fan experience where you can witness some of those things that you would see if you were to go into the infield, into the campgrounds as well. We've got a scavenger hunt happening for our fans on site, really just trying to keep everybody as connected as possible. Even if they can't be here, we want them to still feel like they're part of the family and watching with us.
Julie, we know that you and your staff have put a lot of thought and a lot of planning into this NASCAR Championship Weekend. We know you're going to do great, and it's going to be a fun weekend of fantastic racing as well. The Gander Trucks, the Xfinity Series, the ARCA Menard Series, and of course the NASCAR Cup Series to wrap things up on Sunday. So Julie, here's wishing you and your staff all the best for a happy and safe championship weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to it.
Sir, are you aware you were going 40 miles an hour? This is a residential area.
Sure, but I'm on my lawnmower? Wait, am I getting a ticket?
No, I've just never seen anyone top 9 miles an hour on one of those bad boys. And mow their entire lawn in 30 seconds? What got into you?
Well, it did fuel up at Sunoco this morning.
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. We've been doing it for American racing for over 50 years. Fuel your best.
Well, folks, that was fun, getting a chance to catch up with Julie Giese and hear about everything that's about to happen this weekend at the Phoenix Raceway as we get ready for NASCAR Championship Weekend. Difficult to believe, even in the midst of an unusual season, the season has flown right by, and we appreciate your being with us all season long. We hope you enjoy the racing this weekend. Don't forget, you can catch all the action on the Motor Racing Network. Also, if you have a question or comment, reach out to us on Twitter at MRN Radio, and be sure to use the hashtag AskMRN. Folks, that'll do it for now. Thanks once again. It's been a fun 2020 season for the entire gang at the Motor Racing Network, and for everyone here at Crew Call, I'm Kurt Becker.
MRN Crew Call was brought to you by Hercules Tires.